Hi, this is Isaac Brown from Red String Farmstead. I'd like to take a minute to walk you through our process for early neurological stimulation and early scent introduction, or ENS and ESI. Both are scientifically proven and essential steps to making sure that your puppy is neurologically prepared to deal with anxiety, stress, and socialization with humans and other dogs. Shortly after a puppy is born, it enters a 13-day window where all of its neurological development kicks into overdrive. We capitalize on this window by introducing a daily regimen of small movements to each puppy. The ENS movements stress the puppy's central nervous system, autonomic nervous system, and adrenal system, while ESI strengthens the puppy's olfactory system. What does this mean for the puppy and its health? Improved resilience to stress and anxiety, enhanced cardiovascular performance, some major quality of life improvements through enhancing its primary sense of smell, and even an overall improvement in disease resistance. And this is just one of the 8 steps that Red String Farmstead uses to make sure that your puppy's ready for a great, long, healthy life with you. So here are the movements. Step 1 is to hold the head erect to get the pulmonary and vestibular systems moving. Very mild and very similar to how most people handle puppies. Step 2 is the supine position, which is probably Latin for laying on your back. As you can see, this is not a natural position for a puppy, so it really pushes their tolerance of being put in positions that they're not comfortable with and recovering gracefully. Step 3 is tactile stimulation. This helps to stimulate the nerve endings that are associated with the puppy's extremities. Some people use a Q-tip or a buzzy tool to tickle the paws, but a thumb works just fine so long as it's done on all 4 paws and it, I suppose you could say, mildly annoys the puppy, which is kind of funny to think about. Step 4 is head pointed down. This forces the puppy's pulmonary system to change its behavior and pump blood in a different direction. And it's another challenge to the vestibular or balancing system and tests the puppy's ability to orient itself. Personally, I would find this annoying as well, so I'm with you, puppies. Before we get to the 5th and final step of ENS, we're going to take a quick interlude and talk about ESI. This isn't the official order of steps, this is just what we found works for us. We like to use a specific ESI kit that's sold on Etsy because we like the convenient little calendar canisters, and as you can see, they have a fun little melange of flavors. I'm hoping they include a nutrition label style ingredients list someday. That way they can be the only product on earth that contains a rabbit and chamomile. Anyway, back to science. Today, Nori's puppies are on day 11. So they get some crisp leather. This developmental window is also important for a puppy's olfactory sense. This is a dog's primary sense through which it interacts with pretty much the entire world. It's how they initiate relationships with other dogs. It's their initial method of learning. In the future, we might end up making a whole video on this because of how important it is. Each day, we present the new scent to the puppy and just essentially expose it to that scent. It really is as simple as that. Because the puppy's olfactory sense is developing right alongside of all of its other systems like the pulmonary and adrenal systems, this is giving the puppies developmental opportunities and advantages that litters raised without ESI are not getting, especially not at this age. All right, enough of this miraculous ESI stuff. Back to ENS. Step 5 is thermal stimulation. This is where we place each puppy on a lightly refrigerated thermal pack for exactly 5 seconds. Even this quick exposure to cold is enough to challenge the puppy's thermoregulation system, the puppy's system for adjusting metabolism and circulation to adjust to slight cold responses, which helps with future physiological stress of all kinds, but especially immune resilience. That neurological system that your puppy calls on in order to fight a disease or a cold? Yep, that's what's getting pumped up here. Thanks for watching this insight into our ENS and ESI process. Great reputable breeders use this tool, so it's very common, but it's only the first of 8 steps in Red String Farmstead's in-house early development program, which we call Wooby's Early Life Program, which is our 8-week philosophy on how to best prepare a puppy for life, which we'll release a video for soon. Thanks again for watching, and we'd love to answer your questions in the comments.